HITPmusic.com, boy.
Lindsey Gamble here, HITP Music. I'm here with Sechion, and we're at Apparel as always. What's going on, man?
How we doing today, man?
Good. It's good to meet you.
Here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
It's actually the second time we met. We met a while ago, and
we had no idea.
But
would've known. The world's too small, man. Seriously.
How was your summer?
It's been great. It's been busy. It's finally slowing down, I would say, compared to what it was when everything began. But it's been a great summer, man. Yeah, put a lot of work into where we're at right now.
For sure, we're gonna get into exactly why your summer was so good. But for the folks out there that don't really, might not know who you are, just tell us a little bit about your background.
Sechion from Millside, that's Lowell. For those who don't know, been at this for some time now. I came out of UMass Dartmouth. I'll say is where my roots with the spinning came from. Been involved in music for a long time. Used to be the lead singer of a band way back in the day, man. But it's just, I've been focused on putting out good music right now. I think a lot of my motivation has come with the life changes and the maturity. So my lyricism's at a point right now. I'm really happy what we got coming on and down the pipeline,
Dope. So you talk about Millside. That's I think it's safe to say that's one of your best tracks to date.
Thank you.
Definitely one that has people, has you gaining attention and people really seeing the name. Just talk about that song.
First and foremost, I wasn't expecting that reception when that song came out. I knew we had something. When I made the beat, DJ Robotnik 5000, he's like a mentor to me. He's one of the people who really got me into hip-hop game, got me to want to produce. It was my first avenue, which I wanted to do. So he was at my house. We were just, sipping on some beers, and he started making this, melody, because we're really heavy into using records and sampling. It's one of my biggest motivations in terms of the direction with where I want my music to sound sonically. So we made that song, and then I started, coming up with a chorus. I had that idea. What I really want to do is work on my different flows and inflections in my voice. I want it to be fun, because I feel up until that point I was too busy focusing on lyricism rather than finding the proper balance between making a song, and that I felt was like a crossover for me in terms of bringing that radio ability into the lyricism. We're able to find a good medium, and I'm happy with it, man. I was not anticipating that reception at all.
No, that's dope, and that's great that you realize that you can be a strong lyricist, but sometimes you gotta take a little bit, take it back a little bit and make a song. And I think a lot of artists, especially coming up and in the early stages of careers, don't realize that it's not always about rhyming words and spit words that you find in the dictionary and whatnot, but creating a song that has replay value. That's definitely one. Of course I'm not from Lowell, but I think that's that's a song that people can spin back and forth.
Thank you.
Because it has it's feel good. It's a feel good anthem.
It is.
It definitely represents you as an artist.
Thank
from,
you.
Everything else that I've listened to you. You recently just put out Little Things, another track that's very soulful.
Yeah.
Features some samples. Just talk about the inspiration for that.
Little Things. That was another beat by DJ 5K, my man Nick. The chorus came to me because I like to sing, and my older brother Luta, he always makes fun of me for singing. He's like, you can sing, but feature people if you want to do things like that. And I was like, nah, man, I'm going to sing. So this track is just the beat. I let the beats take me away. So when that came, the first verse came to me, and a lot of things which I talk about in my music is things I've been through. I make music for the people who I know personally, and who they can't make music, and they can stand behind oh, I was there for those particular moments. I know exactly what he's talking about. I just really want that track, which I made over a year ago, actually. I had that. That's just been sitting in the chamber for a while. Then my manager, he was going through some old emails, and he's like, I love this track. You need to let this out. I'm like, you know what? Let's push it out there. That's another song I'm really happy about the reception. But, it's just about growing up in Lowell, things I've been through, just sitting back and taking a look at how far we've gone, and then the chorus just kind of brings it all together for sure. Just appreciate every day.
Dope, dope. I mean, I love the singing on too. I'm a big,
Thank you, man.
like I think that's the way hip hop's going with the guys like Drake and there's a lot of other people out there that kind of follow in suit, but definitely the rapping and the singing. And it's like, why, if you can sing yourself, why get someone else to do it? Why give the rest of your music away when you can have 100% of that song?
Exactly.
You think you're gonna keep doing stuff like that in the future?
I plan to, man, because I feel as an artist I'm really getting comfortable with who I am and what I'm capable of doing. So I've reached a level where I'm just like, you know what, let's take these risks because they seem to be working.
Yeah. So what kind of projects you got going on? Any mixtapes, any bodies of work coming out in the future?
Yeah, right now, we're just getting things together for the tape. We're just creating like a fervor for it. We're busy putting shows together, releasing some new music and just, give us some more time to get this project together and hopefully have it early next year. That's our plan.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. So back to your summer.
Yeah.
So you put together a little tour.
Yes, we did.
In Lowell.
Yep.
All in Lowell.
All
in Lowell. Your hometown. City Love Tour.
Yes, sir.
2.
Mm-hmm. Second annual.
Yeah, second annual. You're gonna have one next summer too, right?
That's the plan, man. Like literally, I was inspired by OVO. And the whole OVO Fest which Drake puts on. So I just want to bring attention to my city. Like, City Love Tour is about the brand of Sechion, but it really is about putting Lowell on the map and letting people know we have the venues. We're trying to create a culture, build a community, to emulate something like what Boston has going on here. How you can have shows, how you can come to shops like this and do interviews. And I just want people to know who are outside of the city that, Lowell's, it's available to you, and we want that, definitely want that. So City Love Tour is just getting different acts together, let them come through and, give the music to the people.
What do you think was the best experience about, whether it was this summer or the past summer of doing these little tour dates?
I think just the growth compared to what we did the first one to the second annual. I think, with the documentary, which I just released not too long ago.
With the museum, right?
Yes, sir, yeah. That the gala, I think, was my favorite part. Releasing the video, we had that done in a movie theater when we let it out. And it was fun, man. I think the whole thing in totality was just amazing, and getting people to come out. And I mean, people did these shows for free. Like, this was for the music, about the music, and just give people a good time. And just, I think our growth from the first one to the second one is just my best experience in conjunction with the gala. Yeah, the video release was a good time, man. That was good. Yeah,
that's what it's really all about, just growing and progressing. You're out in Lowell. Do you ever feel like kind of like do you ever feel like you're not part of like the city hip hop scene? Because we always mention Boston, and when I mention it, I mean Massachusetts. But I'm based in Boston. Most of the acts and pretty much all the the venues that we consider like the hip hop venues. What are your thoughts like being outside of Boston, but also being part of the scene?
It's like, I feel like Lowell and almost every place outside of Boston is like the ugly stepsister to Boston, and I feel like what I want to do with Lowell is put us on the map. Most importantly, it's just like not in like a competitive sort of nature, but just like when you say Massachusetts, instead of saying Boston and people supposed to know it's Massachusetts, you say Massachusetts and then we're up there with Boston. Like Lowell is one of those places which people want to do their shows at. Big acts, underground acts. So, I feel like what we're doing now, for example, is me entering into the Boston scene. Being in Lowell, I feel like it's not necessarily my thing as well. So it's good to, be embraced out here, because that's why I look at it as like, Boston, compared to Lowell scene.
And you'll get that chance in a couple of weeks. We got the plan.
Yeah, which I'm excited about. We push for that.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. You got a great manager.
Emails.
And who would have known that he was right near my job too?
What are the chances, man?
But yeah, so we got you and a couple other guys. We got Merck, Hill, Sechion, Taylor performing at Lily Pad, September 24th. It's a Massachusetts heavy lineup, but it's guys from different parts. And I definitely think I'm sure you're excited because it's a nice little way for you to keep bringing your talents to Boston.
Coming out party of sorts.
Yeah,
for the Boston area.
What can we expect? I know I'll be there.
Oh man, what to expect. Just expect the energy which people have been missing, especially if you haven't seen the City Love Tour, you haven't been on my site, whoissechion.com, you'll see some live performances there, but just the energy and just to continue to build the legend, let people know about Sechion. And one of the things I pride myself on is the live shows, man, so I'm excited. Very excited.
And then you got another show coming up after that.
Yes. October 1st, I got UMass Lowell. Very excited for that. I have Michael Weiss, who released Ultraviolet just a couple weeks ago. He's going to be featured on that bill with me. So it's my first UMass Lowell show. So this summer has been a launch pad for a lot of firsts with me. So, you know, with the Plug event and with the UMass Lowell show, we're just, you know, hopefully showing the beginning, man.
Dope. So yeah, make sure you come out to the Plug.
For real.
And if you're in the UMass Lowell area,
yes,
go out to that. Anything else?
Nah, that's it. I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
I want to ask you a question.
All right.
With the Plug, what made you guys decide to? I know Heart of the Paint's been going on for some time as a blog, and have you reached a level you felt that you want to have your own showcase?
I mean, it's always been something I thought about for the last couple of years. But you know, when you always take a chance when you do an event, especially if you put money into it, and you pay for the venue, you pay for people to promote it or whatnot. But I think it's been to that point, and just like as an artist, I'm sure you have to start investing into your music and whatnot. And this is a way for the blog and the other people that are involved to put some money up, kind of contribute to the scene and bring in some artists and have guys like you that might not get the opportunity to perform. And plus, we're not no pay for play. We're really trying to create a culture where people come for no matter who we put on the showcase, people will come out. And I think with the first show was definitely a success. I mean, I have high confidence that it'll be the same.
Yeah, I like the quality control in it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the most important thing. A lot of people on bills, and you just wonder. So
that's 4 guys that a lot of people can't say they've seen live in Boston, and it's different venue. We just change it all up, and we pretty much are doing things that what we didn't like from shows. We're taking those things and incorporate them into our show, so we don't have those things.
Exactly.
If that makes any sense.
It makes sense to me.
Right. But thank you, man. It was great talking to you.
Appreciate the opportunity, man.
See you September 24th.
Yes, sir. Sechion.
Where can they find you at?
Whoissechion.com. That's whoissechion.com. And through there, you'll get to my Twitter, my IG, my SoundCloud, my Facebook. That's the main hub. Got video content, a lot of stuff there.
Dope. Lindsey again, HITP Music, Mass Apparel, Sechion.
Appreciate it.